I gotta live till the mic turns off, but now I'm here, I cannot go soft. I found myself when the rest got lost. I'll be the last one that they write off. I gotta live till the mic turns off, but now I'm here, I cannot go soft. I found myself when the rest got lost. I'll be the last one that they write off.
I know we're up and coming, but I feel as if we made it. Imagination is greater than public education.
That residual income. Now, that residual income pretty much comes from this second company. Residual means you're getting that same amount of money every single month. So every single month, you're going to be receiving that money. So I'm going to let Eddie talk to you about this second company. For those of y'all that don't know who Eddie Garcia is, that's like my brother right there. I got much love for this guy. He's the one who introduced me to multi-level marketing. You know, pretty much he took me from rags to riches. I went from not having nothing to now knowing so much stuff, you know, going on vacations, you know, driving nice cars, having a good lifestyle. So all I have to thank is for this man. You know, pretty much my success was based off of him. You know, so like I'm just saying, give it up for Eddie Garcia. And pretty much he's gonna explain the new company, Wake Up Now, aka WUN. And go ahead, Eddie.
All right, awesome. I just want to, before I get into it, man, I know you guys are still on the line and you guys are, you know, listening to what Raymond had to say, and I want to just go ahead and give a shout out to Raymond too, because I remember when he first started and he first contacted me, it took him a month to take action and join MCA, because he just really wasn't sure about, you know, whether or not he wanted to join. And so one thing that I saw about Raymond was that he really wanted to succeed. He really wanted to make money because he was obviously struggling financially. And I know some people, at least one person on this line, is either struggling financially or struggling to pay extra bills or help their family move forward. And so Raymond he had a determination. He was just not at the right moment, or not at the right time in his life to take action until, you know, he finally came up with the money and he jumped on the opportunity. Ever since I met him, this guy's been on fire. He's been doing what he said he wanted to do. You know, he's been going through his ups and downs here and there, but I see massive growth and massive success. So I want to give a shout out back to Raymond Cruz. You know, for the people that know him that on this line. After this call, I want you guys to get back with Raymond and, you know, just, you know, thank him for, you know, telling you guys about this call, telling you guys about this opportunity, because if you guys were to jump on board, you know, your lives could actually change if you guys are willing to, you know, put in the work. Now, moving forward from that, I want to go ahead and dive into this call. I don't want to take too much of you guys' time, because I know your guys' time is valuable, but I want to talk to you guys a little bit about this company called Wake Up Now, okay? I'm just going to go over it very briefly and very quickly. Pretty much this company is called Wake Up Now. Our company has been around for 3 years. We are now on our 4th year in counting. Our company has also been approved by the Better Business Bureau, you know, by the federal agency. It's a real legit company with an A-star rating, okay? And the CEO of our company is a multi-billionaire and has helped hundreds and hundreds of companies launch and reach over $1 million in profit. And on top of that, aside from that, this man has actually also helped 3 of the many companies that he has actually worked with achieve over $1 billion in profit for 10 years straight. So if you think about it, the CEO of our company, he knows what he's doing. He's a real business owner, and that's what he's doing now with our company, Wake Up Now. Okay. Now the name of our CEO owner, the name of our CEO owner of our company, his name is Cochran. All right. This guy's a multi-billionaire. Now what this guy has put together here with Wake Up Now is a concept, which is what I'm going to talk to you guys about tonight. This concept is going to allow you to save money, manage your money, and make money, okay? Now, I know some of you guys on this line, I know some of you guys want to make money, but think about this, guys. If I can show you guys how to save $200, $300, $400 a month on things you normally already buy and spend money on, would that interest you? I know I probably see some of you guys raising your hands right now saying, yes, hell yeah, you know, if I could save extra money, hell yeah, why not, right? Now, I'm going to talk to you guys about concept number 1, first of all, which is saving money, okay? When you become a part of Wake Up Now, you get access to a portal called the Hub, all right? We like to call it living the Hub life, which is where you can save money, and I'm going to talk to you guys about how you can save money, okay? First of all, when you join the Hub Life, all right, you get access to grocery discounts. Now, I want you guys to raise your hand wherever you are. I want you to raise your hand and let me ask you: do you or your family members go to the grocery store at least once a month to buy groceries? I know I see at least 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 of you guys that have your hand raising up, right? Now think about this, guys. Think about this. If you're going grocery shopping, wouldn't you like to be able to save money, right? Of course. Well, with Wake Up Now, you get access to hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of coupons every single day that you can actually just print out, and you can either give them away to your family members or keep them to yourself and take them to any local retail store and buy any products that you would normally buy. If you're buying soda, bread, chicken, whatever you're buying at the store, you actually can get discounts for that through our Wake Up Now Hub Life, okay, through our portal. Aside from the grocery discounts, you also get up to 22% off on your AT&T and Verizon mobile service. So if you have AT&T or Verizon, you get 22% off on your cell phone bill. Aside from that, guys, you actually also get 12% off on your T-Mobile bill. So if you do the math, you can actually save anywhere from $15 to $20 to even up to $80 on your cell phone bill. Aside from that, guys, when you become a part of Wake Up Now, you're obviously a IBO. Like Raymond said, that stands for independent business owner. You're in business to make money, right? Well, as an independent business owner, we all know that you have to pay taxes at the end of the year because obviously you're making money. Now, the great thing about Wake Up Now is they have actually connected with a software, an application called TaxSpot. Now, what TaxSpot is, guys, is a downloadable app that can be downloaded to any smartphone or Android phone that allows you to keep track of every single mile that you drive and get 56 cents and a half on every single mile that you drive. So at the end of the year, you can actually save a lot of money on taxes just by tracking every single mile that you drive every single day using the TaxSpot, okay, the TaxSpot app, downloadable application. Aside from that, the amazing thing about TaxSpot, I don't know about you guys, but if you pay taxes at the end of the year, you know that if you file taxes, you know that you have to keep track of all your receipts. Well, the great thing about TaxSpot is that it actually allows you to take a screenshot or a picture of your receipt and store it through TaxSpot so that you don't have to save all these receipts on a shoebox or try to save them and then try to find them at the end of the year when you're going to file taxes. So everything is simplified, all right? Now, moving forward, aside from that, another thing that you get when you become a part of Wake Up Now is you get access to a free language learning course. Now think about this, guys. I don't know about you guys, but I'm Hispanic. I'm half Mexican, half American. I speak both languages. But I know my mom, she personally wants to improve in her English right now. I don't know about you guys, but wouldn't you like to learn a different language like French, English, Spanish, Germany, Chinese or Italian or whatever? Well, you can now do so by becoming a part of Wake Up Now and having access to our free award-winning software called Tell Me More. This software is better than Rosetta Stone, and it allows you to actually learn multiple different languages just for becoming a part of Wake Up Now. All right? So a couple other things that you also get aside from what I've mentioned to you guys is also access to something in the Wake Up Now hub called Newsstand, okay? Now, when you access the hub and you go to this area called the Newsstand, you can also get up to 3 free magazine subscriptions. So I don't know about you guys, but if you like to subscribe to magazines, you can get 3 magazines that you can subscribe to for absolutely free, and you can get them every single month for a full year, all right? Aside from that, you also get credit card protection and identity protection because we know that nowadays a lot of people are stealing other people's identity. Well, with Wake Up Now, you get free identity protection, and you also get access to a Geek Squad that is called Invices, and it can actually allow you to pretty much take care of your computer. We had a lady that had a computer that had nothing but viruses, and she was about to throw her laptop away and try to spend $500-600 on a new one. Well, guess what, guys? She called Wake Up Now. She asked for the Geek Squad to pretty much have access to her computer through the internet real quick, and they were able to clean up her whole computer for absolutely free. She didn't have to buy any antivirus protection or anything, and they pretty much made her old laptop like brand new. So that's also a great thing, all right? Now, aside from everything, guys, that I've just explained to you guys, I want to fire you guys up. I want to motivate you guys because I know we are all on this call because we want to live a better life. We want to make money. We want to travel. We want to live financially free. Now, let me ask you a question, guys. What if I told you that we can actually help you go on massive vacations, and save hundreds and thousands of dollars and be able to go to Hawaii or the Bahamas or Tahiti or the beaches of the world and save up to 70% off, guys? Check this out. Wake Up Now actually now has something called the Vacation Club. Now, when you become a part of Wake Up Now, you can actually have access to massive, big 7-night stays, high-end 5-star resorts, to big, massive vacation spots through Wakeupnow and save up to 70 to 80% off on all these vacations, okay? We had a guy that went to Hawaii, all right, for a 7-night stay with his family, and he saved 70% off on his trip to Hawaii, and he told me that it cost him only $100 or $235 just to go to Hawaii. $235 for a whole week to go to Hawaii, guys. Tell me if that does not sound crazy. Tell me if that does not sound like an amazing deal, okay? Normally, to go to Hawaii is going to cost you over at least $1,000, especially if you're gonna go and stay for a whole week with your family and pay for hotels and all that other stuff. Aside from that, of course, you also get discounts on hotels when you go on a vacation. You get discounts to expensive, nice hotels. And if you're going to travel, you're also going to need a car. So guess what? Now, becoming a part of Wakeupnow, you also get rental car discounts. And I'm not talking little Kias or little Hondas that you're going to be able to rent. I'm talking luxury cars. I'm talking being able to rent, Ferraris, Lamborghinis, and all these other amazing cars. We have a couple of our top income leaders that are already renting, expensive luxury cars just because they want to be able to know what it feels like to live that amazing lifestyle, okay? So that's concept number one, about saving money, okay? I talked to you guys about the grocery discounts, the cell phone discounts, the vacation club, the identity protection, all that stuff. Now we're going to move forward to concept number two, which is managing your money, okay? We know there's a lot of people here that may have college loans, or, your parents may have debt and stuff like that. Well, check this out. By becoming a part of Wakeupnow, we have a software called Wakeupnow Finance Software. Now, this software is real amazing because, check this out. Concept number one was pretty much showing you how to save money, okay? Now, what the purpose of saving money is so you can actually be able to pay off your debt. So let me ask you a question. If I was to show you how you can save $300 using our discounts and all that other good stuff that I just showed you guys on concept number one, and I told you, okay, let's say you save $200-300 this month using all the grocery discounts, cell phone discounts, etc., and I told you, hey, let's use that money that you saved and let's pay off your debt. Wouldn't that sound nice? Of course. Well, check this out. With our Wakeupnow Finance software, you can actually connect your credit card and bank information, and the software is going to be able to track every single thing you spend money on so that you can know where your money is heading to. A lot of people spend $10, $15 a day going to McDonald's, going to all these little different restaurants, or spending money on all this little stuff, and at the end of the month, they have no idea where their money went to, and they're broke, right? So Wakeupnow Finance is a software that allows you to pretty much keep track of where your money is going and be able to see all the activity. On top of that, it also pretty much estimates a plan to pretty much allow you to kill and eliminate your debt. Okay, so the purpose of Wakeupnow is to save all the money, save as much money as you can using our services and our discounts, and then use Wakeupnow Finance software to eliminate that debt, to completely pay off your car loans, pay off your parents' loans, pay off your parents' debt, your mortgages, all that other stuff. We want to help people become financially free and to live the life that they want to live. All right. Now, moving forward, I'm going to show you guys how to make money. All right. I'm going to show you guys how to make a lot of freaking money. First of all, we have 21-year-olds that for example, I'm going to take my buddy Julian. He's the one that got me in this business about a month and a half ago. He's 21 years old. He's been in Wakeupnow for 7 months, guys, and he officially this month hit $30,000 a month in residual income. Every single month, he's going to be making $30,000 a month. He dropped out of college. He was working at AT&T before he joined Wakeupnow. He's making $30,000 a month, guys. And on top of that, the guy that brought him on board is now officially making $50,000 a month. A month. Every single month, guys. I want that to sink into you guys. All right, now check this out. I'm going to show you guys how you guys can do the same thing, okay? This is what me and Raymond and hundreds of other people are doing in Wakeupnow to pretty much expand and make a lot of money, guys. Check this out. When you become a part of Wakeupnow, first of all, it's $100 to join Wakeupnow. Now, to a lot of people, they'll say, well, Eddie, that sounds like a lot of money. I don't have $100. I don't know if I can afford it. But I tell them, look, John, if you think $100 is a lot of money, then let me ask you a question. Can you really afford not to become a part of Wakeupnow? Because if you're not a part of Wakeupnow, you're not having access to the grocery discounts. You're not having access on the cell phone discounts. You're not even being able to travel, let alone that. And you're just not living the lifestyle that Wakeupnow members are being able to live. So can you afford not to join? Think about that. right? And I told this person, look, if you just invested $100, it's $100 to join, $100 a month, you can have access to all these savings and save more than $100 a month. Get your money back. All right? Now check this out. This is another beautiful thing about Wake Up Now. Before you guys get afraid or get scared about the investment that is required of you, check this out, guys. Yes, it's $100 a month, but what if I told you guys can actually be able to have access to all this stuff for absolutely free? Free, guys, where you guys aren't even going to have to pay $100 a month. Check this out. This is the amazing thing about Wake Up Now. When you become a part of Wake Up Now, you do have to pay $100 to join, right? But check this out. The concept of Wake Up Now is that once you get 3 people to join you, okay, 3 people that you know, back of your head, that want to save money on their cell phone bill, save money on vacations, save money on groceries, save money on all these different things, right, on hotels, rental cars. Once you get your 3 people to join Wake Up Now, guess what, guys? Your membership is now free. Let me tell you why it's free. Wake Up Now is going to pay you $100 every single month for your 3 people that you brought into the business, okay? And so that $100 is pretty much going to pay your membership. So instead of paying out of pocket, you're paying out of profit. All right? So you're not paying it anymore. It's like the Wake Up Now is pretty much taking care of your overhead costs, all right? Now check this out. This is where you make the real big money, okay? When those 3 people, all right, we have a concept called Bring 3, Help 3, Get 3, all right? So once you get your 3 people, your membership is free, okay? Now, the concept is to help those 3 people you brought on board get their 3 people so that their membership can be free. Once you do that, guys, you have a total of 12 people, all right? You got 3 people, and you help those 3 get 3. That's a total of 12. And now, guys, you are making a total of $600 every single month, guys. Every single month. All right? Let me ask you a question. I know some of you guys would be mind-blowing. Some of you guys could probably even quit your job or can have some extra money with $600 coming in every single month. And the reason why Wake Up Now has designed this amazing concept, guys, is because, check this out, our CEO, Kirby Cochran, before he launched Wake Up Now, he actually saw a report of financial experts, guys, that said that 95% of people that lost their homes over the last 10 years could have avoided bankruptcy and could have avoided losing their homes if they had an additional $500 coming into their pocket. And so Wake Up Now allows people to quickly get their $600 a month coming in just for showing people how to save money, manage their money, and make money, guys. You see what I'm saying? And so the beautiful thing about it is that you bring 3, help 3, get 3. You're getting $600 a month every single month directly sent to your bank. Pretty much, you get a special Wake Up Now card, and all that money is going to be sent into your card. All right, guys. Now, best believe $600 is not the only amount of money that you make. Check this out. Once you hit your $600, all you have to do is bring in a 4th person and help that 4th person get their 3 people. And when your team begins to grow, you have a total of 111 people, all right? Because you brought in 3, those 3 got 3, now you got 12, those 12 got their 3, it duplicates. Once your team starts growing, then you move on up to $2,500 a month. All right? So when you move on up to $2,500 a month, you also get luxury bonuses. You get up to $150 for any vacations you want to go to during the month. You get up to $250 for any rental cars that you want to rent or any cars that you want to buy. So in other words, Wake Up Now is like is going to pay for your vehicle. And the more you move up ranks, right, it goes from $600 a month to $2,500 to $4,500 to $7,000, $8,000, $10,000, $15,000, $20,000, $25,000, $30,000, $45,000, $50,000, $100,000, guys, and the ranks just move on up. Like I said, my buddy Julian Kushner, I have him as a friend on Facebook. I have his number on speed dial. He's 21 years old. He's fully retired. He's making $30,000 a month. My boy Brandon had told me about Wake Up Now in June, and I decided not to join back then because I was being too stubborn, right? I was being too stubborn. I didn't want to join back in June. He told me about it, and he had no experience at all, okay? He had no experience at all in any kind of stuff like this, right? He joined in June, and I come to find out recently, okay, joined in June. I could have joined with him, but I didn't for being stubborn. He joined in June, and now he's making a total of $8,000 a month every single month, guys, every single month. And he actually told me, and he told everybody in the Wake Up Now Bit company that last month he was actually able to retire his girlfriend from her job. His girlfriend, he's been with his girlfriend for almost a year now. She has a baby on the way, and luckily he was able to build his business. And he told us that his girlfriend woke up one morning and she said, babe, I don't feel good. I don't feel like going to work. You know, she's pregnant and everything. He told her, you know what? Stay home. You don't have to go to work no more. Stay home. I got you. Don't worry about it. I'm making $8,000 a month. I'll take care of you. Stay home. And so what I'm trying to tell you guys tonight, guys, is that if you want to become financially free, if you want to be able to, make money, save money, manage your money, and join the Wake Up Now team, guys, we are growing every single day. The beautiful thing about it is that I'm sure, I don't know about you guys, but I want to reach the $20, $30, $40, $50,000 a month, right? I just joined about a month and a half ago. I already hit the 600 club. I'm helping Raymond, get his team together, and we are all going to work as a team so that we can ensure that everybody on this call that wants to jump on board and to wake up now can have a chance to be able to help their family become financially free, no matter where you come from, no matter what you've gone through, or no matter what your situation is right now. It only takes $100 to join. That's it. All right, $100 to join, and we call that lunch money because if you think about it, if you go to McDonald's for a whole week, every single day you're spending about $10 a day. In 1 week, you already wasted $100. Bam, like that. We call it lunch money, right? So you grab your lunch money, you save your money up, you get your $100, you join Wake Up Now, you become an IBO, you get your 3 people in your first week, and now you don't ever have to worry about your membership cost because that's covered by Wake Up Now. Does that sound good? All right, guys, and so I'm gonna go ahead and unmute the lines because I know I muted some of you guys' lines out. But I want to go ahead and pass it over to you guys, and I want you guys to give me some input, and you guys can go ahead and take over the line and ask me any questions you guys may have. All righty?
I'm just saying, never let your dreams be taken. Take your hatred, build it up, and bring it down as motivation. Success is waiting, so why ignore it when you can meet it? Tomorrow morning, they're yelling, where you going, touring, open up the curtains. As of now, I'm loving what I'm doing, so it's worth it. I was told it wasn't meant to be. Yeah, that's what they said to me. Middle school a loser, now I'm standing with integrity. And they see, maybe he just may be greater than he may seem. Put together my team, I dream reality.
I gotta live till the mic turns off, and now I'm here, I cannot go soft. I found myself when the rest got lost. I'll be the last one that they write off. I gotta live till the light turns off, but now I'm here, I cannot go soft. I found myself when the rest got lost. I'll be the last one that they write off.
I was born to kill hits, maybe I'll get filthy rich. Dirty money coming clean, premature I thought of it. Little boy with big dreams, I was just a bigger thinker. Step outside the box and maybe you can see the bigger picture. Bigger shows with bigger crowds, hold more people there.